Sometimes I wonder how many people stop smiling. And not because life changed them, but because the world stopped smiling back to them. These thoughts came to me today. I just left the lake and was riding my bike back home. It wasn't a special day. Nothing exciting had happened, but for some reason, I don't know why, I just couldn't stop smiling. The weather was warm, there was a light breeze, the trees were moving. People were outside walking, and I remember thinking, this life can be so hard, but at the same time, it can be so incredibly beautiful. Sometimes all it takes is a quiet bike ride, the sound of birds, a little wind on your face, a good coffee, and suddenly you just remember that life isn't only made of deadlines or problem or stress. Sometimes it's just made of moments, simple moments. As I was riding, I kept looking at the people passing by. And it wasn't because I was expecting anything from them, or at least I didn't think I was. But after a while, I realized something. Deep down, I was hoping someone would smile back to me, and nobody did, not even one person. And for just a second, I felt that little disappointment I used to feel years ago. I started wondering why people seem so serious all the time. Why they look so distant, why they rarely smile. But then another thought crossed my mind. Maybe this is not about them. It's about us, all of us. Because years ago, whenever nobody smiled back, I slowly stopped smiling too. And it wasn't on purpose, it just happened. Almost like I was letting complete strangers decide how I felt. And I don't think I'm the only one. I think we do this all the time. We become a little less kind because kindness is not returned. We become a little more guarded because our trust was broken. We stop saying what we feel because someone once misunderstood us, and little by little, we start looking more like the world around us than the person we actually are. But the truth is, that person walking past you probably isn't thinking about you at all. I think they are carrying something you'll never know about. Maybe they are just too tired, exhausted. Maybe they are worried, or maybe they simply don't smile at strangers at all. And that's okay too. Because none of those things have anything to do with you. I have realized that some of the happiest moments in my life come from the smallest things. Riding my bike, listening to the birds in the morning, watching the trees move with the wind, the smell after the rain. Those moments don't ask for anything. They don't need anyone else's approval to be beautiful. They are beautiful by nature anyway. And maybe that's exactly how joy should work too. Maybe it should not disappear just because someone didn't notice it. So, today I just kept smiling. It wasn't because anyone smiled back, but because I finally understood that my smile was never supposed to depend on a stranger. If something makes you happy, hold on to it. Don't let the world slowly convince you to become someone you are not. Because I have a feeling the world doesn't need fewer people who smile for no reason. I think it needs more.